each of us are going to name an embarrassing thing that we do that's weird or whatever that we do. That's what that's the segment. We're talking about John Cena. You know, that's pretty bad what he's going out there doing on
the
on
Today
TV,
Show
on TV, exactly, on one of the most popular shows in America
on network television.
I feel like if John Cena is willing to go embarrass himself on TV, we should at least be able to embarrass ourselves on this podcast for the next 2 minutes and give something that you do that's weird or unusual that you feel like you can share.
Start with me first.
Well, because you're on that side of the room, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, if you want me to start,
I talk to myself. I mean,
you talk to yourself.
Yeah, I talk to myself.
From the RKJ Man that Ryan talks to himself. I mean, we all talk to ourselves.
Yeah, I talk to myself.
Some real that's weird that people wouldn't know.
I don't know.
We all know you talk to yourself. You hear you talk to yourself on the podcast.
Yeah, I talk to myself. Let's see. I don't know.
Want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
For some odd reason, I have to do things on like hour marks.
What?
Like when I'm like walking up to school, I have to like leave my car at like 7 o'clock exactly. I can't leave the car at like 6:57. It's a I don't know why. I like on 30s and hour marks. That's when I like do things. It's very strange. I don't know why I'm so chronologically. My brain is so chronologically wired. But I have to like do things at like 6:30, not 6:23. It's very strange. And I don't know why I do it, but that's just something I do.
Okay, well I'll go second so you can get some time, Ryan.
I still don't have anything.
No, you get some time to admit something because he's not trying. He's trying to hide.
I mean,
I'm not trying to hide.
He's trying to hide, man.
I think it's easier for me to point out an embarrassing moment more than embarrassing things that I do, but
that's fine. That's fine if it's a good story.
I think besides ripping my pants, which happened many years ago, but I think for me probably the most weirdest thing or embarrassing thing that I do most of the time is I always tend to arrive to school or class like an hour early. I don't know.
That's not embarrassing.
I don't know.
To
me, it's kind of creepy.
It is kind of weird, though.
It is weird.
Kind of weird, though.
It is weird because
he shows up to the podcast like 2 minutes late.
Yeah.
So
he did show up to SmackDown super late though.
Wait,
or Raw. He showed up to Raw late. He did show up to Raw late at my house.
Man? He showed
okay.
This is good because now it is weird that he shows up to class an hour early. Things he actually likes to do. He shows up.
I don't know what it is, but okay. I can tell you about for Raw. I was stuck in traffic. There was a car in the middle of the freeway that it stopped. The battery just gave out on him, and that's why I was late. But
so what? My car got caught on fire.
Well, this was in the middle of the freeway. And so it cost all of us to, go in a very slow pace, and that's why I got late.
But so what do you do in that hour before class?
Okay, what I do is I think that if I'm here an hour early, I'll probably just study for a little bit. But now that nobody's here, okay, I'll just go to the station. Just kill time. But just not to make it awkward.
There's literally no reason for you to show up an hour early.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like that's actually a good one.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's very strange that he shows
because
up an hour early.
My dad does that too. He also shows up like 30 minutes early or an hour early to some event or whatever he has to do. For me, I don't know. Maybe I might have inherited that, or I might have you
probably did.
Or I'm just so scared of coming late. That's it.
That's fine. Yeah.
Let's see. What can I think? I used to love having a rolly book bag. I used to love having a rolly book bag. I used to have a rolly book bag, and I would use it going to work and everything back at my old job. And I'm gonna be honest with you, people said it was stupid, but I loved having my rolly book bag.
You know what's embarrassing? That you call it a book bag.
Oh, what?
It's called a backpack.
Whatever.
You live in California.
Book bag, backpack, it's the same thing.
No,
I used to have a rolly.
Calling it a book bag.
I mean, they see me.
It's a very nerdy way to say that.
Well, guess what? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Let's see. I sent this girl a DM once. That was the worst DM in the history of DMs.
Okay. This is a good one. we have this. I could have said this too. Can you just say the DM? What did you say? This is good. This is funny stuff.
God. Give me my phone. Let me get my phone. Actually, did I block her? I think I blocked her. Yeah, I think I blocked her.
Yeah. No, you know what? Let's just say what an embarrassing is. Ryan blocks chicks for no reason on social media because he doesn't want to accidentally DM them. That's going to be worse than whatever this is right here. He's not going to be able to read the DM that he's going to talk about because he blocks chicks for no reason.
That is kind of weird, but I have yet to hear what he's going to say right now. So the anticipation is waiting.
Ryan, we don't got a lot of time. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I don't have a lot of time too. I got to write this essay for with
hour
these girls.
15 in.
All right. What is it I need to say? Oh yeah. So anyway, I DM'd this girl that I was into. Actually, I was more into her friend, way more into her friend. But I couldn't talk to her friend because at the time, things were kind of difficult. I'm trying to keep this very vague because people are going to figure out who this is really quickly. But I DM'd her and I I was like, hey, I know you only date bad boys or whatnot, but I run with scissors. I said I run with scissors. and what else did I say? God. I said I run with scissors and I stay up past my bedtime or something. And the girl just flat out started laughing. And when I asked her friend who I was cool with, who I liked, she was like, I know, I saw it and I died. And I was just laughing. Yeah.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's the worst DM ever. That was the worst DM.
I give you credit for saying that on the podcast.
Yeah, it was the worst. It was the worst DM ever. It was the worst DM ever.
I run with scissors.
Yeah, I run with scissors, and I was, and I had no problem. My
serial killer.
I'm Dexter. I'm the Black Dexter. I can't.
My God,
dude,
where did you go? What were you outside her house with a knife when you sent that?
No,
DM?
I said no because I was with my friend,
goodness.
and we were thinking about something stupid because she always liked dating bad guys and whatnot and doing. And I was just like, why does she keep doing this stupid stuff? I was like, so you know what? I was like, I'm gonna DM. So I told her I was gonna DM. I was like, no, I'm not gonna say it. My friend's like, no, do it. He's like, this is hilarious.
Who the hell's your friend that told you that was?
We're not friends anymore. We're not friends anymore. We're not friends anymore.
Told you to say a DM like that, please kick me off the podcast.
We're not friends anymore. Let's just say that. Let's just say it's ended between us. Hilarious. Our friendship is ended. But you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, you learn a valuable lesson from that type of stuff. Don't hit girls with that weak stuff. Like don't hit the. I've done a lot of other stupid stuff, but I think that was the top of the chair in terms of stupid.
That might be one of the worst DMs I've ever heard.
I've told you this, Nick. Like I've told you this.
I don't remember the scissors.
Yeah.
The scissors
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you the scissors part. Yeah, man, that was awful. It was terrible. It was really bad. But I learned. Like, you can't do that. But you know what? At the end of the day, I got out of my comfort zone because I had a huge fear. So I got out of my comfort zone and you know what I learned? There's some things you can't say. There's just some things you can't say. You can't text girls 3-4 text messages. You can't have a long text. And I'm a long texter. So you gotta condense it down a little bit sometimes.